Hey, happy Monday, Robbie. What's going on, bud?
What's up, Rex? Just happy to be here. Finally glad the weekend is over. Now we can just get on to starting the week, right? It was a rough weekend, sports wise, for me. I'm ready to move on, Rex. I'm already ready to move on.
Believe me, I understand. So it did not go well for the Cowboys. Did not go well for the Birds on Thursday. They both defenses looked bad. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just awful to watch. I think that for the Eagles, it wasn't so much. Well, it was defense, but since Kellen Moore is gone and is now the head coach of the Saints, I guess, I've noticed that the play calling has been less creative, if you will, because it seems like because I'm sitting there knowing what they're going to run, and if I know what you're going to run, then the opponent's defensive coordinator knows as well. So I feel like that plays a big role for us. With you guys, I'm not really sure what's going on. Well, I do, but
we're just
Jerry
like
Jones,
we can't have two things that match, right? We can't. We're always like peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger, offense, no defense. You know what I'm saying? That's just
right.
that's what's going on, man. We are literally the worst defense in the league, like 100%, the worst. I mean, we were embarrassed by the Panthers, bro.
It is kind of sad to watch. I don't know. Who'd you guys play again?
The Panthers.
The Panthers.
Carolina.
Right.
We played those pesky Panthers from Carolina. And
I don't know if it was worse. I guess it was worse losing to the Giants than it was to the Panthers because the Giants are in our division.
I mean, I guess I could see that. I could see that. However,
I mean, they're both bad teams. So
I mean, yeah, we were both in the same boat. Like those are games that we both should have won, right? Yeah. And I mean, y'all, we need to be careful now because the Commanders, they're about to start taking the lead in that division. And that's, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just pathetic, Rex. How can we hang in there and tie the Packers? How do we hang in with y'all and just slightly lose to y'all? But then the Bears and the Panthers just like
we lost to the Giants. We lost to the Giants. So that may not have much meaning at all.
We had to go to overtime to beat the Giants, man. It's rough. It's a rough one, man. And then did you see old dude from the Lions got suspended or whatever because he tried to throw some hands or whatever. Some crazy stuff going on in the league.
Yeah. So I read his version of the story. He shouldn't have done that at the end of the game. We all admit that. He admits that. But apparently they were kind of getting in his head during the game, taunting him stuff. So I can sort of see where that comes from. And again, you're asked to basically tackle someone, put them down on the ground at full speed and try to punch the ball out. It's kind of hard to tone down the emotions and those types of emotions after the game. And you have to keep in mind the kid's in his early 20s, right?
Yeah.
So, and I could see them taunting him and getting in his head, and he's angry. They lost. The Lions were definitely on a winning trajectory, and they lost that one. I mean, so what can you say?
It's true, but I mean, he's just going to have to learn. I mean, let this be a learning point for him, right? And everybody's got to deal with this, especially when you get into any profession at a very high professional level. You got to keep yourself evenly keeled. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, that's just part of the job, especially, I mean, look how much discipline it takes to get into that kind of a shape, to be able to play football at that level. Right. But everybody's human, man. Everybody's human.
Agreed. All right. So I got to admit, I am a little bit worried about John because usually John texts me if he's not going to be here, and he did not text me today. So I'm thinking about texting him and see if he's all right.
Yeah, you should. Right? Totally.
All right, so we're going to do that now in real time. All right, hold on. So, yeah, I have to admit, I am a little concerned. All right, so I just texted him, "You okay, bro?"
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a little concerning.
Right?
He's usually pretty responsible.
Or something.
What's that?
Said hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he just forgot, what day it was or something like that. That happens.
It does. It does. So, but given that we're kind of old, he and I want to reach out and make sure that he's doing okay. All right. So let's do shout outs first. All right. We got tons of books coming out from Dynamite on Wednesday. I think 9. So we got a busy show. He's busy watching Tron. Maybe Marcus. That could be true. All right. So let's see. So we got, I think first in the house was Mike Asbill, but he was on the road. So he just stopped over to drop a thumbs up. Appreciate you, Mike. Probably not watching, so you can't hear me. So Triple B, what's going on? Marcus, as always. Leonard Pig, what's going on, buddy? Easy Go Lucky, what's happening, bro? Stevie B, how you doing, bud? Yeah, it is a soggy day, isn't it? Here in the Northeast, it is definitely rainy and soggy. Let's see. Space Case, what's going on? CJ in the house. Let's see who else we got here. Who did I miss? I think I got everyone. Did I? Yes, I did. Yeah, there you go, Marcus. I'm an old guy. He's a young guy. Canadian, what's happening, bud? All right, so I think I got everyone. All right, so Robbie, what is the movie tonight for movie night on PCP?
Oh man, tonight Horror Fest rolls on through. We're talking about a classic tonight. We're talking about The Curse of Frankenstein from 1957, starring Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee. This is the movie that put Hammer on the map. A great cast, great movie. It's going to be a great time tonight on PCP Movie Night.
There you go. All right, cool.
Did you tell everyone to remember to fill out their forms?
No, we were worried about John. He didn't come. He usually texted. Yeah, I usually get a text from him if he's not going to be here.
Huh. Hope he's okay.
Do you have his number?
I have to double check. I think I do. I gotta double check. Again, I gotta double check.
Should I call him right now, you think, guys? What's everyone think?
Will he answer? Do we do live calls on air?
Well, no, because we never call anyone. But sure,
this is the first.
It's a first. All right, let's call him. Because I am a little bit concerned now. You know, we're both older guys. And
hi, Robbie.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
You go ahead.
I'm good.
Do your thing.
How are you?
What are we doing?
You said you're good.
I am great.
That's great. I'm seeing now in the comments, people are saying Grand Moff Tarkin versus Count Dooku. Oh, we got into Star Wars. I'm in the middle of a Star Wars fight. Oh dear.
Well, explain, Robbie.
So tonight on PCP Movie Night for Horror Fest, we're talking about The Curse of Frankenstein, which has Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee together. That was the first movie they ever played together. So
nice.
Yeah. And yeah, they were both people in Star Wars films, though
I think I saw that one.
Very far apart, of course. You know, Peter Cushing's in the first one, Christopher Lee's in the Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
So they were horror movie classics. They were in all of those horror movies. Peter Cushing, Dooku,
Christopher Lee.
Vincent Price was also. So it's kind of interesting that they found a second career afterwards. Oh,
did he?
All right, that was John.
He's in the middle of watching Tron Ares for the 7th time. Let me guess.
All right, so I'm responding. Didn't get a text from you.
Stevie V, yeah, I was only really able to be there for a few hours yesterday, but I'm still happy I went.
Oh, that's right.
Drove to New York all by myself. got to be there for at least 5 hours. But I guess what I learned was try to be there for more than one day, because really around 5 o'clock they were shutting down the floors. And it's like, all right,
you went
everyone.
on Sunday. I did not get your text. I was up on a mountain, a hill.
Jeff was in the middle of a live stream. That's why he wasn't getting back to me. So I'm like, I couldn't like, if he get my messages, I hope I have the right number. But I was, and he did.
Yeah, because by the time I got your messages, you had already sent me the second one saying it was all good.
Yeah.
I forgot you were going to the con on Sunday.
But yeah, Jeff did a live stream with eBay. They sold a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, definitely Sunday is tough.
I got to explore the convention center for the first time. Like I really, again, if I had more time, I would talk. I would be able to say all the more. I would. I started off one way, and then I went into a totally different direction.
Well,
that's how my brain works, unfortunately.
Well, how many of the
Hi,
booths
Travis.
were closed? Travis, what's up, bud?
Say again. I'm sorry.
So, how many of the exhibitors were closed?
I mean, when I started off, again, everything's open, but it was all, again, obviously super crowded.
Yeah.
A little hard to get around. I really wanted to see who was there. I got to meet Tatiana Maslany. Oh my goodness.
Oh, very cool.
Shield.
I mean, for me, Orphan Black. I don't know how many of you out there have watched that show, but
how short is
one of the best shows ever.
How short is she?
She's maybe like a hair shorter than me.
Really? I don't know. For some reason, when I watched that show, I got the impression she was very short.
Like I wouldn't say short, but she's like
two is short.
But like maybe maybe at least an inch shorter than me.
Okay, so
but it was still
okay.
And she was so nice. She was so nice. It was fabulous. The line was a little long, so it kind of cost me some time with exploring. But I did get to see Artist Alley. I got to say hi to Declan Shelby.
Okay,
check in with him a little bit. And I wish I got. David was already gone. David Papose was already gone before I got to catch him. So was Suli. So that's what I learned. Like try to next convention I do, try to be there for more than one day so I could do more stuff and see more people. But I mean, hey, those brief few hours, I appreciate it. So huge thanks to Jeff for getting me a pass.
How'd you end up getting up there?
I drove
into the city.
Yeah.
Where'd you park?
A parking garage nearby.
How much you pay?
It's gonna be expensive no matter what.
Well, now if you go to Hamilton, park there, $7 for the day. Take a train, New Jersey Transit, up to Penn Station.
Yeah, if I can get there in under 2 hours if I just take care of it myself.
Actually, doesn't take that long, believe it or not. I won't drive in the city, but we'll talk about it later.
I will never take another train from the city to Jersey or vice versa. I'll tell you that. So, Amy, if I don't blame you.
Don't get me wrong. Like I used to like take a bus in or have somebody else drive me to the city, but like just recently, I've just took charge of it. And it's not. The
train actually does not take a lot of time, and if you catch the right one, you gotta watch which one you catch.
Thing, like if you'll have to pre-plan your trip so you don't have to get a last minute ticket, which are crazy expensive.
No. Transit is commuter. It's not Amtrak. So you go in there and it's like anywhere, depending on time of day, the one-way ticket into the city and back actually is less than $30. Okay. So probably less than that. I think at non-peak times, which is not during rush hour, I think it's like $17.50 one way. So it's not bad. Parking is $7 for the day in Hamilton. The train takes about an hour. You get off Penn Station, you get out, you hop in a cab, go to Javits. Okay, when you get out of Javits, there's usually a line of taxis waiting there to pick people up. Hop in a taxi, go to Penn Station, catch a train, go back, go home, go to Hamilton, drive back. It's a lot cheaper and a lot easier. I believe it or not, I'm telling you. Because if you get caught at the wrong time of day in New York, and you have Easy Pass, right?
I do.
I don't know if they're still doing the charging you during traffic hours. I think they stopped that one. It could get, and you catch the wrong time of day, you get stuck on one of the streets inside Manhattan. You can be sitting there for hours. I've had that happen.
Well, I'm careful with timing and getting wrecks. I get what you're saying about like just sometimes it's just easier when you can control when you leave and when you go. You know what I mean? Just.
I hear you. I'm just saying they run a train every hour on the hour.
Yeah, Rex, why are you height shaming first of all? Now you're train shaming. What's going on here, man?
Wait, what? What? No, I'm trying to save her some money because parking in New York City is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, CVB. Are they still charging that? I heard they got rid of it. I don't know if that's true. She probably doesn't know CVB because it gets taken off her Easy Pass. So you might want to check your Easy Pass, see what you're charged. Because but Sunday it shouldn't be that way, should it? I would think. It's to keep traffic down during the weekdays. So they charge you extra if you drive in the city during certain hours. I don't know what those hours are. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. But as long as you had a good time, that's all that's important. I did realize when I saw your messages, I was like hoping it wasn't something serious, but then you texted me that you know, everything's fine. Don't worry about it, because I didn't get it for like an hour and a half, 2 hours after you sent it, something like that. I don't know. I was all up on a mountain in Newtown, Pennsylvania. It was just bad reception. It was awful. They still charge it. Okay. Thanks, Steve B. So, but sounds like you had fun. Did you go? Oh, I assume you went by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only had one pass.
So that's how I'm used to. That's how I do most things, just by myself.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So I'm glad you went and you had a good time.
Hopefully things will be different next time.
Well, now you've been once, you can plan ahead a little bit. I heard the best days is probably Saturday, but it's really crowded because you got people that didn't take the day off. They want to go Saturday. So I heard that Thursday and Friday are actually better days to go because everyone's open till the end because it's the beginning of the con. And should be a little less foot traffic because kids aren't there, because they have to go to school. I don't know, too many parents will let them skip school to go to the con. But Saturday is probably the worst. And Sunday, everyone's trying to get out of Dodge as fast as possible. Usually they have rules that if you're an exhibitor, you can't close your booth early, but people do it all the time. They figured, let's get out of here before the mad rush, so it's a pain. But sounds like you had fun. All right, so Robbie's horror fest tonight is at 9 p.m. Eastern on PCB. What was it again? You told us. Oh, that's right. That's how we ended up. So that's how we ended up on the conversation about Doku and
Grand Moff Tarkin,
General Tarkin. Because they were both in the movies. They were old at that point, at the end of their careers.
Yeah. Came in to tell people about their forms, and we go into this whole thing.
And if you park in the wrong spot, a former Jazz quarterback might come out and fight you.
But yes, everyone, please, if you buy something tonight, please fill out the form. Please like the video. Please share. Watch Orphan Black.
That.
Whoa, that's all I.
You just snuck in Watch Orphan Black.
Because it's one of the best shows of all time.
It's because Tatiana asked her to, probably, man.
So I thought she was really good in She-Hulk, but I thought the rest of it was just kind of poorly done.
Rex, I promise you'll think this show's great.
Orphan Black? What's it about?
Like how can I get it? Because I mean, really, just the opening scene sets it up so good. But so it's a show about clones. And so she plays a woman who discovers that she's part of this.
So it's sci-fi?
Yes.
Interesting. What's it on?
I think it's now on Netflix.
Okay.
I think, because it used to be streaming on Amazon because it's from
did she do
BBC.
that before She-Hulk?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Sci-fi is up my Marcus wants to know, how did Tatiana smell? That's more of a Robbie question, I would think.
Yeah, looking it up, it is on Netflix, Rex, so you should be able to watch it.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, I'll check it out then. Sounds like a kind of movie I would, or show or movie.
It's a TV show.
That would be up my alley.
Robbie, have you ever seen it?
I think I watched the first episode way back in the day, years ago, but I don't really remember much about it, but I never finished through it.
Then that's my homework assignment for everybody. Go check it out.
She did tell her She
And
did.
Tatiana didn't ask me. I am happy to do this. I like even before I met her, I was telling people like, oh, you gotta watch this show.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you have it?
It's still on my phone right now. But I mean,
do you want to send it to Jay? All right.
Like, yeah.
Who wants to see the pic? I do. Anyone else out there?
Yeah, we totally want to see it.
Robbie, you don't have to. You can actually answer.
I said yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
While Amy is getting the pic and sending it to Jay, and we'll see in a little bit. All right, let's do the giveaway. The giveaway is, you want to see how tall she is. I kind of do, Marcus. I don't know why. I always felt like she was very short watching She-Hulk. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. All right, the giveaway is X-Force, Prelude to War number 12, signed by Clayton Crane. The hashtag, as always, is hashtag EXP Monday, all lowercase. All right. While we're waiting for Amy's photo, we might as well get started because we got a lot of books, Dynamite books coming out Wednesday. All right. So to start, as always, Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And as always, we have for $5 to the group. Then the best deal ever, Dynamic Forces Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Jay. I didn't even realize. $200 retail value guaranteed. We've got it for $85 tonight. And we're going to go to our first break. Hang out. We'll be right back. Sorry.
Symphonic verses. Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness. Dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
Hey, we're back. All right. I'm happy to report that John is fine. He thought because today was a holiday, there was no show. So he is fine. All right. So did you get the pic, Jay?
Yeah, give me just a second to upload it.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
Jay, are you not feeling well? You sick or something?
Yeah, my eyes and nose are trying to secede from my face.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. You sound definitely nasally. Hey, Preston, what's up, bud?
Hi, Preston. Yeah,
Yeah, there she is.
it was
so-
awesome. She was so nice.
You're a
I
little
also
bit
got-
taller. You're kind of bending down.
I am bending a
something
little
ahead,
bit, but
yeah.
like, but I think like she's like roughly like maybe like an inch shorter than me, but it's not by much. But
Got it.
she was so nice. It was awesome.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I
So
met
that is
She-Hulk.
what's that?
So yeah, I met She-Hulk.
Cool. Smaller in real life.
I think like the whole point is like she's tiny, but She-Hulk's so big.
No,
so,
no,
like,
no. It came across that way during the series. I noticed. That's why I asked you. So it seems about right to me, though. Looking at the photo, when you describe it, it sounded like she was taller than she was. But now I see the photo. You're kind of, you're not standing straight up, and you're tilting a little bit. So she looks like she's standing straight up. You see,
So,
my
guys, I'm 5'6", so I'm guessing Tatiana's
so-
like 5'5", 5'4". So
No, I would say 5'3". Look at based on that photo. Because again, your knees bent and you're tilting a little bit.
I'm trying to remember like how like just put like
Yeah,
she did something
so
really
you're
nice.
shorter.
Like there was two pictures. Like one she kind of did in one of the Orphan Black characters, and then this was the normal picture. So
Oh, nice.
then
So-
I didn't even ask her to do that. She just offered to do that. That was incredibly nice of her.
So cool.
See, you can meet your heroes.
There you have it. If you go to New York, she's 5'4".
Okay.
Thank you, Jay.
So yeah, just a couple, just not a crazy difference.
Right. And Allen Iverson was 6 foot. No, Corey, I would never be mad at Amy for that. No, I was concerned. I was genuinely concerned about John because he is always like clockwork. If he's not going to be here, he texts me the day of or the usually over the weekend that he's not going to be here.
Preston's comment.
So the fact that he didn't call me, I was a bit concerned. I asked the group. They said text him or call him when he didn't respond to my text. So I called him, make sure he's okay. He's an older guy just like me. Never know, right?
Sure.
So, but he is fine. He just thought that we were off on the holiday. Yeah, I forgot too. Like the post office is closed. What else is closed?
I don't know.
I guess banks closed. I didn't even realize it was a holiday today. What is it? What's the holiday
I
today?
bank at TD. They're almost always open. So I don't know if the Fed is moving money back and forth, but they're almost always open.
Yes, happy Indigenous Peoples Day to all who celebrate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. See,
Corn berries.
I'm not in school, nor do I have kids that are in school, so I don't even notice these kind of things.
Acres, what's going on, bud? Who should play New Fly?
And wait, like
Yeah,
I'm trying to understand the question.
like the movie Fly.
I guess
Like
if they
the
remade
Fly?
the Fly again, who should do it? Yeah.
So
you
it was
have to
Vincent
redo it?
Price, Jeff Goldblum. Was there anyone else?
Eric Stoltz played him in The Fly 2, the sequel to the Cronenberg film.
Okay. Hey,
So Eric
Pity.
Stoltz has played him. I think somebody else played him because Vincent Price wasn't in all three of those original Fly movies, right? But I don't know who was in the other one.
He wasn't. I don't remember him being the actual Fly. I remember him being like just
Vincent
a
Price?
supporting character.
No, Vincent Price was the Fly.
Yeah, he's the Fly in the original one.
I remember it horrified me as a kid. It was black and white, and the final scene is this fly with a little head
I've
on
seen it. Like I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it.
It freaked me
I
out
don't
like
remember
no one's business.
Like I know he's
don't
in it.
why.
I just don't remember him as the actual part. I have to rewatch it. I have to
Yeah,
rewatch
it's been
it.
a while. Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a good one. Yeah, his eyes are big enough. But yeah, so interesting question. I hadn't thought about that movie in a long time. Yeah, he was caught in the spider web. You're right, Marcus. It was a while ago, man. I don't know why it freaked me out so bad back then. In hindsight,
that particular scene's very unsettling.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
yeah, and then when I was a kid, it was the 1986 one, the David Cronenberg one, and that one messed me up for obvious reasons. That's a gnarly, gross film.
I really like the Jeff Goldblum one with Gina Davis.
That's a great film. Great film, man.
Yeah, special
might
effects
be one of the best remakes ever. I mean, I know it's vastly different, but it might be one of the best remakes ever.
Special effects had come a long way at that point, so it really kind of fit that movie. So, that was a good movie to watch. All right, so we better get to the books.
I'll let you guys get to it. I'll be out here if you need me.
Thank you, Amy.
I'll see you, Robbie.
All right, so the sketch covers of the night. First up, we got Justice League No Justice #1 with Action Comics #1 homage cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. Alberto, what's happening, bud? Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have it for $65 tonight.
It's very cool, right? This homage to Action Comics #1. Really cool.
All right. So then we have Fantastic Four #1 with Black Bolt cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $65.
Marcus, you're too funny.
All right. Then we have Planet of the Apes #1 with cover sketch by Dan Neilinger. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $65.
Planet of the Apes. Very cool.
Oh, I love this one. Spawn #1 with Spawn cover sketch by Will Torres. This one is nice. MSRP of $149. Robert, what's up? $149.99, and we have for $65. Lyle. Good one, Lyle. So somebody won the giveaway in Canada. I pulled the shipment back. So one of our friends in Canada have to let me know when the strike is over, because I didn't want to send it and have it sit at the New York distribution office. It didn't make much sense because it's not going to move until your strike's over. All right. So this is Tracy Medina. When it comes to cartoon or animated characters, she is the best. You'll love this one. New History of DC Universe with Cartoon Justice League cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $65.
Very, very cute cover here. I like it.
Right? Yes, exactly, Jay. All right, so Robert, this is for you. This is not new ratios. They're older ones that I have discounted. So if you have anything you're interested in, here we go. First up, we have Imperial War, Nova Centurion, 125 ratio by Tony S. Daniel. And I've got this one for $7. #1 and #2.
Well, New History of the DCU. That is #2.
It says #2. I put #1. My bad.
Yeah, number 2, bud. Sorry about that. All right, then we have Amazing Spider-Man #11, 125 ratio by Felipe Masafera. And we have this one for $7.
Stevie B says he's just going to be watching for a while because he's frying chicken cutlets and he can't text with his feet. Well, why don't you just fry that chicken up with your feet and then you can then text with your fingers? Come on, it's easy. Problem solved, man.
There you go. Not endorsed by the XP.
Nothing better than some feet fried chicken, right?
to be clear, CVB, no one at the XP or Dynamic Forces or Dynamite, okay, is suggesting or encouraging that you fry cutlets with your feet. Okay. I don't want him to burn himself and then, blame us.
See,
That's on Robbie.
Stevie B appreciates my ideas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Then we have Incredible Hulk number 128, 125 ratio by Andre Bresson. And we've got this one for 10. These are all 9.2 or higher. Just so you know. All right. Then Imperial War Planet She-Hulk number 1, 125 ratio by Nogi-san. And we have this one for 8. All right. And then Death of the Silver Surfer number 3, 125 ratio by Simone Bianchi. And we've got this one for 13. Then we have the Mortal Thor number 1, 125 ratio by David Marquez. And we've got this for 13. All right. And then we have a handful of back issues. So here we go. So first up, we got Man Thing number 1. It's, we believe, a 9.0. And we have this one for 25.
Very, very cool. I think this is super awesome and a pretty solid price for it as well.
All right. Then we have Stargirl Spring Break Special one shot. It's a 9.4, we think. And we have this one for 10. Then we have Supervillain Team Up number 1. It is a 5.5. And we have this one for 10.
Now, this is super cool. Look at that beautiful Doom on that cover right there. Love this stuff.
Then we have Deadpool number 1. It's a 9.4. And this one we have for 25.
I remember reading this when it first came out. Everybody was like, who is this Joe Madureira guy? He's got a future. And he definitely did. Lots of cool stuff going on in this book.
All right. Then Civil War 2, number 1, is a 9.4. And we've got this for 70. All right. So let's do a quick Rex cap. And then that'll be just the time for the break by the time I'm done. All right. So anyone joining us late, the giveaway of the night is X-Force Prelude to War number 12, signed by Clayton Crane. Hashtag is, as always, EXP Monday. Steve, so I think you have a giveaway coming from us, Steve, but I pulled it back because of the postal strike in Canada. So it's just sitting in distribution center in New York. Anything going to Canada. We've had this happen recently. So I'm holding it back. So you got to let me know when that strike is over. And I'll get the book in the mail to you. All right. Then, as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher, $40 retail or higher, and we have it for $5 as always. The DF Mystery Box. Best deal ever, 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value, guaranteed, and we've got it for $85. Strike is over, kinda. What do you mean, Canadian? Explain that. I don't understand. All right. Then we have Justice League No Justice number 1 with Action Comics homage cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. MSRP of $149.99, and we have for $65. Then we have Fantastic Four number 1 with Black Bolt cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $65. Then we have Planet of the Apes number 1 with cover sketch by Dan Neilinger. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $65. Then Spawn #1 with Spawn cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $65. You know what? I'm going to do all sketch covers for $45 tonight. How about that? $20 off.
Heck yeah, that's a pretty good deal, everybody. Somebody should jump on that, especially with this Spawn one. Looks great, but somebody needs to tell Al he's got a little bit of an underbite. He might need to get to the dentist.
All right. New history of the DC Universe with Cartoon Justice League cover sketch by Tracy Medina. MSRP of $149.99. It was $65. It's now $45. Imperial War Nova Centurion 125 ratio by Tony S. Daniel. Got that for $7. Amazing Spider-Man #11 125 ratio by Felipe Masfera. And we have that one for $7. Then we have Incredible Hulk #28 125 ratio by Andre Bresson. And we've got that one for $10. Unknown is claiming history of DC. You got Unknown.
Good pickup, Unknown. Breaking the ice.
Lorena, what's going on? Then we have Imperial War Planet She-Hulk #1 125 ratio by Nogi-san. And we have that for $8.
How tall do you think She-Hulk is, Rex?
Taller than 5'4".
There you go.
All right. Death of a Silver Surfer #3 125 ratio by Simone Bianchi. And we have that for $13. Then we have the Mortal Thor #1 125 ratio by David Marquez. And we've got that for $13. Then we have the Man-Thing #1 back issue. It's 9.0. And we have that for $25. Hey, Kyle, what's happening, bud? Oh, you're in Baltimore? Have fun, bud. Stargirl Spring Break Special one-shot. It's 9.4. And we have that for $10. Then Supervillain Team Up #1. It's a 5.5. And we have this for $10. Oh, Acres, thank you, bud, for saying that. Maybe, but I don't watch a whole lot of movies. Ask anyone in the group, what's the problem with me watching movies? I wait until they come out streaming. So my discussions are normally 3 months behind everyone else.
Yeah, you should be having like a late to the club movie review show. That would probably work, right? Like, hey guys, I'm just getting around, but I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but this movie Alien's pretty good.
All right. So then we have Deadpool #1. It's a 9.4, and we have this for $25.
Yeah, Rex
Oh,
is
thanks, CJ.
Rex should have a show about people's heights. Like it's just him guessing what people's heights are. It's this uncanny ability. Next thing you know, he's on Jimmy Fallon showing it off.
All right. Last one, Civil War 2 #1. It's a 9.4, and we have this one for $70. All right. So we got to take our second break. Marvel fan, what's up? Okay, so we're going to do that. We will be right back. All right.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So
it's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great, thanks.
We are back. All right, so the Dynamite books coming out this Wednesday. Here we go. We got lots of them.
Yeah, you got a couple coming out this week, right? Just a couple.
Yeah, you think?
Oh, and Acres, to answer Acres' question real quick, she wants to know, if I was trapped in a Carnival Funhouse for 4 days, what movie would I watch to calm down? I would watch Funhouse. There you go.
I would watch Spaceballs.
Are you excited for the new one? They're doing a new one.
I heard that. What's his name? Rick Moranis is coming back, right?
Yeah, coming out of retirement for it, man. That dude hasn't been in a movie in years. And I was like, yeah, they better do it now. Mel Brooks is getting up there. What is he, like 97, 98, something like that?
No, it's getting to be that time, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So first up, we got the Blue Falcon and Dynamite #2, cover A by Lucho Perillo. Man, that is some cover.
Look how vicious Dynamite is, man.
Know, right?
That's scary.
No. Definitely a Perillo's twist to that. All right. Cover B by Amanda Connor. Then we have cover C by Joseph Michael Linsner.
See, that dog's not near as scary.
Yeah, right. Big John, what's up, bud? All right, John wants Supervillains #1. You got it, John.
Good pickup. And Steve, I have not watched VHS Halloween yet. I get so overloaded with Horror Fest. And I got a con coming up actually this weekend, so have not had a chance to watch it yet, but I definitely plan on it. I've heard it's pretty decent.
And Big John has a new show out on Wednesdays. Is that right, Jay?
Yeah, that's Hump Day Heroes. It's
I'm
right
sorry,
after,
dude. I know you're not feeling well.
It's okay. It's okay.
Make you talk a lot tonight, Jay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna guess how tall you are, and we're gonna have you talk too much.
Is it taller than 5'4"? Is all I want to know.
No.
Are you taller than She-Hulk?
No, she's taller than me.
So I want to say, Big John, congrats on the show. It was good viewership, if I remember correctly. And thank you for everyone that tuned in to watch Big John's show. All right. So with that being said, so let me make sure I did write you down. Didn't I, Big John? I did. All right. So the Blue Falcon Dynamite #2, cover D by Francesco Mattina. CJ, what? Remember what? No, I don't, probably. 5 Wolverine size. That's right. We had this conversation. All right. Then we have cover F, the 110 ratio, Francesco Mattina Virgin. And we have that for 10.
I have a feeling I just want to be a bully. And like first time I ever see Jay in person, I'm just going to push him over.
Aren't you going to sniff him first?
No, I just push him over and steal his milk money. What's up, Castle? Oh my goodness.
Big John, you'll need to do that to Robbie then.
What's up, Jay?
Right.
Boom. Just like, can you imagine that?
And I hope Castle's right behind you going, hey, that's my friend. Boom. Remember, he's a producer for Big John show too. All right.
Oh, Preston, John's got my shirt game killing. He's killing my shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. All right. So cover G, the 110 ratio by Linzer. It's a Virgin. And we have that for 10.
What if Jay is like a Weeble Wobble and he just like comes right back?
What if he's actually like Wolverine, tackles you and beats the living crap out of you?
Sneak, come on, bub. Next thing you know, like Robbie's taking a couple weeks off, everybody.
His next show, Horror Fest, will be from the hospital.
I'll bring you a Puck costume, Jay.
Wow, heel Robbie at work.
I'm not even a heel anymore, man. I'm supposed to have a face turned already. I'm just a jerk.
All right. Cover H, 1-15 ratio by Amanda Connor. It's a Virgin copy too. And we have that one for 15. Then we have cover I, the 115 Lucho Perillo Virgin. And we have that for 15. All right, next up we have Fire and Ice number 4. It's back. Cover A by Joseph Michael Linzer.
It's been a minute, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it has.
I know a lot of people are going to be very, very excited that this book is back.
All right, then we have cover B by Leonardo Manco. And then cover C by Dan Panosian.
It's always nice to have some Dan Panosian artwork. That dude has just gotten better and better. Most people who were big artists in the 90s, you definitely see that their style is not quite what it used to be. Dan Panosian's just strengthened and gotten better. He just did that new Marble Knights Punisher book with Jimmy Palmiotti. Killed it. Absolutely amazing.
All right. Then cover D by Joe Jusko. All right, then we have cover E, the 110 ratio Jusko Virgin. And we have that for 10. Then we have cover F, the Dan Panosian Virgin. And we have that for 10 as well. It is a 110 ratio.
Hey, I see Alberto out there in the chat. Happy birthday, bruh.
All right. Then we have cover G, the 115 Leonardo Manco Virgin.
Did you almost slip up and say Leonardo da Vinci? This is the Leonardo da Vinci variant.
I did. Original.
Yeah, could you believe that?
I'd be out the door with that one.
Tonight on Original Art with Nick Barucci, we got an original Leonardo da Vinci. It's only like, I don't know, $30 million or something.
We'll break YouTube with so many people watching. All right, have this one for 15. Then cover H, a 115 ratio Linzer Virgin. And we have this one for 15. All right, then next up, we got Herculoids number 9, cover A by Francesco Mattina.
Such a great issue of Herculoids. I cannot wait for y'all to read it. This book has been so much fun. I just have so much fun. You can feel the love Tom Snigoski has for the Herculoids. He's really expanding the mythology too and the lore. I love this book so much.
All right. And then we have cover B by Joseph Michael Linsner. He does have a unique look, his art, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, for certain.
All right. Then cover C by Bjorn Berens.
Another artist with a unique look.
Then cover D by Anthony Marquez.
I like that one.
Then cover E, the 1:10 ratio Anthony Marquez Virgin. Then cover F, the 1:10 ratio Bjorn Berens Virgin. And
See some discussion about Leonardo Manco out there in the chat. The Deathlock stuff, so good. That Steve, I know that Deathlock book you're talking about. Joe Casey was the writer of that. Amazing stuff. That was when I first became aware of Leo Manco's artwork.
All right, then we have cover G, the 115 Linsner Virgin. And we have that one for 15. And then cover H, the 115 ratio Francesco Mattina Virgin. And we have that one for 15. All right.
Yeah, Steve, that Joe Casey, Leo Manco Deathlock book is severely underrated. That book is so good. So good.
All right. So then Sonia Reborn #2 was out on Wednesday. Cover A by Stepan Sejic. And we have that for $4.99 cover price.
First issue of this was great. Second issue, even better. Christopher Priest writing Red Sonja for the first time. He's got to do it a little bit different, though. What if a modern woman who's in over her head with the law all of a sudden wakes up back in the Hyborian age in Red Sonja's body? That's what this is, and it's super fun. Really good stuff.
All right. So then cover B by Stuart Sayer.
Oh, I like this cover, man.
Right?
A lot of hair, dude.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then cover C by Chad Harden. And then cover D by Greg Land. And here's a cosplay. Cover E by Anamia.
Makes me happy to see Anamia back doing cosplay covers at Dynamite. It's where she belongs. She belongs in a lot of places. She's a very talented person. What I'm saying is I'm a fan of her and her work, and I'm very excited to see her doing some cosplay covers again.
All right. Then we have cover G by Sejic. It's a Virgin. And we have that for $50.
A lot of hair in this one, too, man. That's like a theme going on, right?
Yeah, right? All right. Cover H, the 1:10 ratio by Chad Harden. It's black and white.
Next, back in the 80s, did you like tease your hair or anything like that? Did you ever do anything weird with your hair when you were younger? Anything wild?
In my early 20s, I got a perm once.
Oh, bruh. Do you have pictures?
Not a curly perm, a wave perm.
Oh, dude, do you have pictures of this, man?
Probably somewhere.
We need some pictures, because if we've seen some of Nick's
first of all
pictures.
I'm not sure if I could find the pictures. Okay. Second of all, even if I could, do you think I'd bring it and put it on the air?
You should. You should.
Do you think
Nick has shared photos of him with his like right? Look at that. Like
yes. That's why I've learned. Okay. That would be stupid of me. Okay. I mean, think of all the grief I get from CJ's sketch covers. There's no way.
All right,
There's
CJ,
no
we
way.
need a wavy perm Rex coming up. Stat. Let's go.
If he could do that, okay, He wouldn't need to be producer anymore. He could create his own comics. All right. All right, so here we go. So cover I, the 110 ratio, and a Mia cosplay version. Then we have cover J, the 115. Yeah. 115 Chad Harden black and white version. And we had that for 15. Then cover K, the 115.
I bet the reason why Rex doesn't want us to see that haircut is because at the time you're probably wearing a belly shirt with a sweatband. It's probably in your like break dancing. You just got done watching Breaking.
With the headband, right?
Yep. You got the boom box. I would love to see that. That would be great.
All right.
I'll see if I can find a picture from when I was a kid and I had a rat tail. That was embarrassing. I'll tell you that. He did have an 8-pack, Jay, but it was an 8-pack of Schlitz.
Schlitz. Cheapest beer you could get, bud. Dude, I remember going to college in Virginia, and you could buy beer and wine at the Giant or any grocery store. And I remember being able to get a 6 of Schlitz or Schmitz. And all we had to do was dig around the car for about $1.25, I think. And that would get you a 6 of ponies for $1.25. Think about that. That was unreal.
Man. Those days are gone.
Benetton. Oh my God. There's a name I haven't thought of in a while. I had a members only jacket at one time. It was stolen. They were so high. All right. Then we have Sonia Reborn number 2, cover K, the 115 ratio, Greg Land version.
The members only jacket of my generation was the starter pullover from the early 90s. Do you remember that? Everybody was.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, I had a San Antonio Spurs one because I was a big David Robinson fan.
I remember when I was in the, I guess it was the 3rd grade, and the hottest things were high top Converse sneakers to Chuck Taylors.
Yep.
And I begged my mom to get them. And I didn't know they were called Chucks at the time. She came home with these low top Converse sneakers. I remember freaking like, no, Mom, these are wrong. And she's like, looking at me like I had 3 heads. She didn't understand what the hell I was talking about. I'm trying to explain to her. She didn't get it. So I had to go to the store with her. We had to return the old ones, get the new ones. It was crazy.
Akers, don't be teasing. I remember some Thunderbird. I've had my share of Thunderbird. Me and my girlfriend the other day were just talking about Boone's Farm. We were like, you remember Boone's Farm? Like we used to drink like just nothing but sugar water, basically, like a sugar wine. It was just the things you do when you're young, man.
So when I was young, we would in high school, we had one friend who was practically bald, and he was like 17. Okay, 16, 17. But he was bald. So we'd send him into the liquor store to get stuff because he actually had a shot to get
they wouldn't card him because he was balding?
Yes. Or they felt bad for him that he was balding. Like, we'll say the beer. It's no big deal. Okay. If you're balding at this age and you're under 18, I feel for you. And for us, it would be Colt 45, any kind of malt liquor. Because you get the biggest bang for your money. You get the big bottle and the brown paper bag.
Yeah, dude. Colt 45. They got Billy D. Williams behind them too, man. Colt 45 works every time. It's good stuff. That's a good marketing.
That was a big thing for us. All right. So then we have cover L, the 120 Chad Harden version.
Old English 300. Ooh. How about Steel Reserve? Anybody my age might remember Steel Reserve.
I remember that. What?
People my age might remember Steel Reserve. That was a rough one. That was a rough drink.
The worst I ever had We were playing quarters and somebody ran out of beer. Somebody brought out a 6. It was generic beer. I'm not even kidding. It came in a yellow can and a lowercase on the front just said beer.
So it's like the stuff they were drinking in the show Lost.
I don't know. It was brutally bad.
Government issued beer.
I don't know, but it was bad, man. It was horrible. But I drank it. Damn it. I didn't have any beer, so what are you gonna do?
Hey, we've all been there, right?
Oh my God, it was brutal. So we had a friend in high school. He was smart. He would buy a 6-pack of Lowenbrow and then a case of like Schlitz or something like that, or PBR. Okay. And I asked him, why do you do that? He says, well, save money. I go, how? He goes, well, I drink the Lowenbrow 6 first. I get buzzed, and then I don't mind the taste of the cheap beer after. Good theory.
It does work.
It does. It does.
It does.
Government surplus. Maybe, Marcus. It might have been. All right. So then we have cover M, the 120 ratio Stuart Sager Virgin for 20. Then cover N, the Greg Land black and white FOC bonus, and we have that for 7. Then cover O, the 1/7 ratio Greg Land black and white FOC bonus Virgin, and we have that for 7 as well.
Number 1 Marvel fan, Mad Dog 2020. Y'all. Me and my homies, for some reason, we used to mix it with Gatorade because we heard it would get you drunker quicker. Like, we were just so stupid. We're just like so stupid. We didn't even have the internet, and we just hear these rumors, and we're just like, sure. So we just mix it with Gatorade and drink it. Oh, that's rough stuff. Oh.
So, Alberto, I didn't put any medals on today, but I can make sure I have some for Wednesday. Let me see. I put a stack of medals away.
I want everybody to notice that Stevie B is commenting while he's frying chicken. I think he went to the foot method. I do believe so. And I think it's working out for him. So yeah, Stevie B's comment, weird standing here frying chicken with my feet, listening to stories of young Rex getting fried.
Yes, sir. On Colt 45.
Works every time.
I have one in the room, Alberto. You want some new Red Sonja medals? Let me know if you have this one.
Who is that? Is that a Linsner one?
That is. Yes, sir.
Very cool.
So let me know if you want this one. I'll do 50 for you. Otherwise, I will have new Red Sonjas on the show on Wednesday. I promise. All right. So where we leave off. All right. Okay. So also out this Wednesday, Schlitz. All right. It is Vampirella Armageddon number 4. Cover A by Francesco Mattina.
Vampirella Armageddon, Tom Snigoski, the longest tenured writer on Vampirella. He's been writing this title since the 90s. Still doing great work. This is Vampirella in Hell. This is really cool, fun, solid stuff.
All right. Then we got cover B by Lyrics Lee. All right. Then we have cover C by Joseph Michael Linsner. And then we have cover D, the cosplay variant. Then cover F, the 110 ratio cosplay virgin. And we have that for 10. And then cover G, the 110 ratio Linsner Virgin. And we have that for 10. Then we have cover H, the 115 Lyrics Lee Virgin. And we have that for 15. Then we have cover I, the 115 ratio Matina Virgin. And we have that for 15. All right, so let me see what else I got here. Oh, we still got a bunch to go. All right.
Yeah, Dynamite's going a little ham this week in new comic shops, man.
Yeah, I think it was the move to Lunar. Yes, Latrobe. Who put out the beer from Latrobe? Oh,
I don't know. I unknown talking about
Rolling
Rolling
Rock.
Rock. I
Yes.
used to drink. Yeah, my
I
buddy
think that's
Brooks
it.
still drinks Rolling Rock, man. Still
Who does?
does. My buddy Brooks, he still drinks Rolling Rock, man. One time we were having a big game night. Everybody's gonna come over to my house, hang out, watch the game. I was like, "Hey man, make sure you bring some beer." He brings a case of Rolling Rock, and everybody's like, "Bro, what is it? 1996? What are we doing here, man?"
Yeah, pretty sure it was Rolling Rock. Let's see. Let's look. What beer?
Brooks is authentic, Jay. He also has really bad taste in beer. So I used to drink a lot of Rolling Rock, though. Miller High Life used to be my go-to beer back when I was like in my
Whoa,
early
listen
20s.
to this. So they moved it from Latrobe to Newark, New Jersey in 2006. So now they produce Stoney's, Stoney's Light. Let's see, other Iron City beer. Isn't that interesting? I never knew that. How about that? All right, then.
I've heard of Iron City beer. I think isn't that a Pittsburgh-based beer company?
Yes,
Because I think George A. Romero got to start doing like commercials and stuff, and I think Iron City Beer is one of the companies he did commercials for. I could be misremembering though. Could be.
Yeah, acres of movies. Yeah, you're better chemicals, better pizza, better beer. I agree. All
Triple
right.
B's drinking a Miller Lite right now. Well, one day you'll grow up, Triple B. That would be nice. Just joking.
Ouch. First Jay, and now
I'm a little bit of a beer snob these days, man. I'm just joking. Yeah. I'm just joking.
No, you were right before. You a jerk is a better description. All right. Thundercats number 19 is out on Wednesday as well. Got cover A by Lucho Perillo. We have cover B by Declan Shalvey, who Amy also met at the New York Comic Con.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Then we have cover C by Jay Lee.
It's a weird question, Akers. Would you like a DuckTales where Scrooge McDuck is on ether? What? What is it? Is this Hunter S. Thompson? Scrooge McDuck? What's going on here? I'd read it.
All right. Then we have cover D by Alfredo Cardona.
There's a lot of energy on that cover. I like that.
And then cover E by Mannix.
Oh my goodness, Mickey's? Yes, Mickey's. Didn't they used to have like little messages underneath the bottle cap and all that kind of stuff? Used to drink Mickey's. Ugh.
Mickey's, the big mouth, right?
Yeah, with the little like
in a bucket.
Little stout bucket green bottles, man. Ugh.
Well, we get it in a bucket. So
really?
They serve it in a bar we used to go to. They serve it up in a bucket. So that was it.
Just a bucket filled with it, like not even bottle,
Yep.
just like pour it into it and you just drink it.
No,
out of
no,
the
no,
bucket.
with the bottles in it.
I know. I just imagine them just giving you a bucket of some like open malt liquor, and you're like, all right, let's go, guys. This is
We
only
used to go to
$5.
we used to go to a club, and they'd serve a big drink with multiple straws in it, and it would just be everything they could find the bar to pour into it.
Yep. We used to have one of
It
those.
was
We
called.
there was a bar in town called the Tavern, and that drink was called the Tavernator. And yeah, it was just a big concoction with a bunch of straws. Well, it was gross. But it got the job done,
my
Rex.
career was spent drunk a lot, I think. Now I think back.
We know a lot about cheap alcohol.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I remember digging for quarters in my car so we'd go to Giant and pick up 6-pack.
Heck yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Triple B, I know what Long Island iced tea is, but this was not it. This was definitely not it.
Yeah.
They
First time I ever
put
hung out with
crack in a big
Spilio.
cup.
First time I ever hung out with Spilio, he goes, let me get 2 Long Island iced teas. I'm like, who's the second one for? He goes, what are you talking about? He just like,
Well, the guy's what? 6'11",
yeah.
I don't know how many pounds it takes.
6'11", 311 pounds, something like that, man.
Yeah,
Let's go.
it takes a little bit more alcohol for him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
All right, cover F, Drew Moss, action figure variant. And then cover G, Lucio Perillo foil. And we have that for $9.99. I don't know what Dark Drug is, CJ.
I mean,
I don't remember it, no. Cover H, Lucio Perillo foil version. And we have that for $29.99. All right, then cover I, the Mannix foil. Then we have cover J, the Mannix foil version. And we have that for $29.99. Then cover L, the Lucio Perillo version. And we have that for $50. Then we have cover M, the 110 ratio Drew Moss action figure version. And we have that for $10. Then cover N, the 110 ratio Declan Shalvey black and white. And we have that for $10. Then we have cover O, the 115 Mannix Abrera version. And we have that for $15. Yeah, I don't remember that. Maybe that was after my time, CJ.
Yeah, it seems like it's some kind of a chain store or something that was going on back in the day.
Dark Drug. I don't remember Dark Drug.
So I used to go to this bar, Rex, that it was a bar that now is like a really, really hot spot in my town, but it's like under new ownership with a different name. But before that happened, it was like the diviest of the dive bars. And it was like me and my friends were like the only people that were there, really, almost all the time, right? So they started this game called the Dart Game. And what they would do is they would give you, like, actually, we didn't use darts, even though they had a dart room. Anyway, they would give you a quarter, right? And you would throw 3 quarters blindfolded at the bar. And whatever liquor bottles those quarters hit, the 3 bottles, they'd mix them together into a drink, and that was your thing. It'd be like $5. And I had some rough drinks doing that, Rex. I mean, I remember one time it was like creme de menthe, Bacardi 151, and like Jägermeister or something. And it was just like atrocious, man. But you have to drink it all, and it's $5. Otherwise, you have to pay. Like, if you don't drink it, you got to pay the 3 full shot, because it's like a shot, all mixed together. Bruh, I got messed up many times playing that game.
All right. CJ Dark Drug. I don't remember it. I really don't. So CJ, do you remember? Because you're not down that way anymore. But there used to be a restaurant called Hard Times. It was a chili chain. Well, it was a chili restaurant. There was only one at the time in Alexandria, Virginia. It was a hopping place, but the chili was to die for. And that's the first time I ever had Texas chili. Zima, I remember Zima.
I love Zima, but Zima didn't come out until 1993. So that would have been impossible in 1991.
So CJ, tell me if you've ever eaten there. So we used to go all the time. It was always a wait. And that was the first time I had Texas chili. Okay, they had two types, Texas and Cincinnati. Correct, Alberto, but Texas chili has no tomato sauce in it, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it's usually like a shredded beef, right? And like the chili sauce, right? Usually, and then it's served usually with rice.
So I read that they opened several different branches within the area. Alberto, I disagree. I totally disagree. But at Hard Times, you could get it with or without beans. It was your choice, and it was phenomenal.
Unknown.
Okay,
I am very aware, unknown, of the liquid cocaine shot. I've had many of those in my life. I actually used to mention it in songs of mine, and I also remember the Alabama Slammer. Believe it or not, the Alabama Slammer's kind of popular down here. So
it was.
I used to also do a lot of Jaeger bombs, guys. I was that guy back in my early 20s. Me and my homies all at the bar, all at the club, being like, "Yo, let's get a round of Jaeger bombs. Let's go."
This chili place was the best. Absolutely awesome. I loved it personally. All right. So Thundercats number 19, cover P.
Get him off the air, that alcoholic.
What, who?
I don't know. He was talking about
We're
drinking.
all alcoholics. We drifted to that topic.
We're reminiscing about early 20s cheap drinking.
Yeah, in college, the cheapo stuff we used to buy, save money.
All right. I got a job. Everybody, help spread the word for Wednesday's show. Let us get it to 50 viewers. I'll have a surprise if we get to 50 viewers.
You can give us a hint what surprise will be?
It'll be something cool.
That's not much of a hint, Nick.
Hey, it'll be dynamite. It'll even be dynamic.
Ooh.
Boom, boom.
It might even be a Leonardo da Vinci original, but don't bet on that.
So tell your friends, if we can get to 50 viewers during the show, Nick's going to bring something special on.
It's going to be an old 6-pack of Schlitz.
Oh, my God. I do kind of remember PJ's.
Can you imagine Nick just popping into the show and we're just talking about malt liquor and cheap wine? It's like, what?
Yeah, and also check out Dynamic Force's website. For daily special, the guy who makes them, always very creative. So definitely check it out. Thank you, Jay, for reminding me. All right. So then we got cover P, the 115 Alfredo Cardona version.
If I get 50 viewers on Wednesday, Alberto, and 100 on Friday, I'll do 2 11-cent auctions.
Ooh, you hear that? 2 11-cent auctions. All right. Then we got cover Q, the 120 Jay Lee version. And we have that for 20. Then we have cover R, the 120 Declan Shalvey version. And we have that for 20. No, we want more viewers, Marcus, not less. Tom Bishop, what's up, bud? All right, then we have cover S, to Jay Lee Black and White FOC bonus. And we have that for 7. Then cover T, the 17 Jay Lee Black and White FOC bonus version. And we have that for 7. Kenneth, what's going on, bud? All right, then we have Zootopia number 6. cover A by Trish Forstner. Then we have cover B by Alessandro Rinaldi. Then we cover C, the Craig Rousseau Color Bleed variant. And then cover D, the Storybook Art variant. Then cover E, the Movie Characters variant. Then we have cover F, the 1:10 ratio Movie Characters Virgin. And we have that for 10. Then 110, cover G, the 110 Storybook Art Virgin. And we have that for 10. Then we have cover H, the Craig Rousseau Color Bleed Virgin. Let me see how much more we got. Let me see.
Man, we still got DuckTales, Darkwing Duck.
We do.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? We got to go to our last and final break. And when we come back, we'll get through the rest of the Dynamite books. And maybe we'll go back and do a Rex cap of the non-Dynamite books and do something interesting. I'm not sure what yet. All right, so hang out. We'll be right back.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And
shadow.
Sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
SketchUp with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience. Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Hey, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful comics.
I'm very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sale shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, Momo books.
Sexy Momo books for you.
A cute dog. Weird accents.
69, bro.
A wheel of skid bark?
They do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Haktua magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri. Tuesday nights. Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com.
All right, we are back. All right, so Acres of Movies throwing out questions. So Harlem Nights streaming program with Michael B. Jordan. I didn't like the movie that much, to be honest with you. So I don't know.
Yeah, I say no on that one.
Yeah, so do I. I think it was a good movie from the sense that it had Eddie Murphy and what's his name?
Richard Pryor.
Yes. The fact that we got to see them together was worth it. But
I like the
ultimately,
movie,
thought
but I
the
haven't
movie-
seen it in a long time. But I remember liking it, but I haven't,
It was
you know.
just, yeah, it was a little let me say, Friday the 13th in 1970s Moscow. Would they even notice at that point in time waiting in line for toilet paper? They tell Jason get in the back of the line and wait with everyone else. Okay, don't try to cut because they take him apart at that point. Let's see. Talladega 2.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
And I like what Jay's saying. Richard Pryor went better with Gene Wilder than Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I think it was more of it was not really a comedy, that movie. I think it was a statement about the times, a little bit about history. That's all. Yeah, I think that's really what it was about, and comedy legend and an up and coming at that point, comedy legend, if you will. So I think that was more of it than anything else. Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, they were just a tremendous combo. But Friday the 13th in 1970s Soviet Russia, they were more scared of the Soviets than they were of Jason. So I don't see that working. No, I don't think so. Acres of movies. Gene Wilder would not be a good any comic book kind of character, in my opinion. All right. So Zootopia cover I 1:15 ratio Rinaldi Virgin, and we have that one for 15. Cover J 120 ratio Trish Forstner Virgin, and we have that for 20. All right, and then see you, Corey. All right, then we have Darkwing Duck number 6, also out Wednesday. Cover A by Tad Stones. Cover B by Alessandro Rinaldi.
Oh, I like that cover. That's a good issue too. I mean, Daniel Kibblesmith's been kind of giving us the untold origins of Darkwing Duck. In this issue in particular, how did Darkwing Duck become a master of disguise? Really cool stuff.
All right, then we have cover C by Rose Stein. All right, then we have cover D by Nicoletta Balderi.
You win, Jay. That was the best comment I've seen all night.
All right. Then cover E by Ciro Cangialosi. Then cover F by Cangialosi Black and White. And we have that for 10. 110 ratio. Cover G, the 110 ratio Nicoletta Balderi Virgin. And we've got that one for 10. Then we have cover H, the 1-in-15 Cangialosi Black and White Virgin. And we've got that one for 15. Then cover I, the 1-15 Rose Stein Virgin. And we have that for 15. Then cover J, the 120 Ciro Cangialosi Virgin. See, Alberto. And we have that for 20. Then we have cover K, the 120 ratio Alessandro Rinaldi Virgin. And we have that for 20. Then cover L, the 125 ratio Tad Stone's Virgin. And we've got that one for 25. All right. So then, also out this Wednesday, DuckTales, rather, number 7, cover A by Yvonne Bigarella. Then we have cover B by Francesco Tomaselli.
DuckTales book is fun.
All right. Then cover C by Carlo Loro. Then cover D by Drew Moss.
Oh, I really like this one. This is like a nice throwback to the video game where all you got to do is pogo a bunch for the NES game. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, Acres of Movies. I remember that coming out. Not my friends, I remember, were big fans. I don't remember being a huge fan of it. I don't know why. It was okay. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't a huge fan. All right, then we got cover E by Tommaso Ronda. Then cover F, the 110 ratio Tommaso Ronda Virgin. And we have that for 10. And then cover G, the 110 ratio Drew Moss Virgin. And we have that for 10. And then cover H, the 1:15 ratio Carlo Loro Virgin variant. And we have that for 15. Then we have cover I, the 1:15 Francesco Tomaselli Virgin. And we have that for 15. And finally, cover J, the 120 ratio Yvonne Bigarella Virgin. And we have that for 20.
To answer Acres in the chat, no, we've never done Taking Care of Business. We actually have never done a Jim Belushi or a Charles Grodin film. So no, not at all.
All right. So those are the new Dynamite books of the week coming out this Wednesday. I will also go over them on Wednesday's show one more time. But we will do a Rex cap of the non-Dynamite books we had tonight. We didn't have a whole lot, only because we had so many Dynamite releases this week. All right. So just so anyone who joined us late, the giveaway is X-Force, Prelude to War number 12, signed by Clayton Crane. The hashtag, as always, is EXP Monday, all lowercase. All right. So let's see. All right. So to start, the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And we've got it for $5. DF Mystery Box includes 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin book, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. Guaranteed retail value at $200. Obviously, not all Dynamite books in this pack. And as always, we have it for $85. Then all sketch covers tonight, I lowered the price from $65 to $45. Okay, so there we go. All right, first up, we got Justice League No Justice, number 1, with Action Comics number 1, Homage, by Carl C.K. Kent, MSRP of $149.99, and we've got it tonight at $45. Then we have Fantastic Four, number 1, with Black Bolt, cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $45 tonight. Then we have Planet of the Apes, number 1, with cover sketch by Dan Neilinger. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $45. Then we have Spawn #1 with Spawn cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for $45. Then the older ratios that I have discounted. Imperial War Nova Centurion 125 ratio by Tony S. Daniel. And we've got this one for $7. Amazing Spider-Man #11 125 ratio by Felipe Masafera. And we've got this one for $7. And then Incredible Hulk #28 125 ratio by Andre Bresson. And we've got that for $10. Then Imperial War Planet She-Hulk #1 125 ratio by Nogi-san. And we have this one for $8. Then we have Death of the Silver Surfer #3 125 ratio by Simone Bianchi. And we have that one for $13. And then the Mortal Thor #1 125 ratio by David Marquez. And we have that one for $13. And then the Man Thing #1. It is a 9.0. And we got this one for $25. Then Stargirl Spring Break Special One Shot. And it is a 9.4. And we have this for $10. Then we have Deadpool #1. It's a 9.4. We have this for $25. And then Civil War II #1 is a 9.4. And we have this one for $70. And I'm not going to go through each of the books again, but just to remind everyone, we've got the Blue Falcon Dynamite #2 coming out this Wednesday. Fire and Ice #4, finally, coming out also on Wednesday. Then Herculoids #9. Sonya Reborn #2. Vampirella Armageddon #4. Thundercats #19. Zootopia #6. Darkwing Duck #6. DuckTales #7. And those are the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. And on Wednesday's show, I will go over each cover again. If you're watching on Rewind, you can, anything that is non-Dynamite, we will honor whatever price breaks I've given. Like on the sketch covers, I lowered the price from $65 to $45. I will honor that if you're watching it on Rewind. And so you can just hit the submission form, which should be pinned at the top of the chat or in the description, I believe. Is that right, Jay? Is it in the description? Yes, it is. All right. And I will honor any price that you hear on the show tonight. All right. So that's all we got. Oh, the giveaway. Make sure you put in the hashtag before we do the drawing for your chance to win. And then tonight, again, Robbie's Horrorfest movie night on his channel, PCP, at 9 p.m. Eastern. And the movie is Curse of Frankenstein.
Yeah, when's the last time you watched that one, Rex?
Oh, I don't know, man. Miguel, what's up, man?
Such a good movie. Always holds up. This was pretty much the start of British horror. Like, we don't have Hammer horror. We don't have British horror. We don't have Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee at the level they are without this film. And it's one of the best adaptations of the Frankenstein novel ever. Even though they take some liberties, they do something different. It's
Right.
an absolutely fantastic movie, and I'm very, very excited to talk about it tonight.
They were legends. Peter Cushing. I can't I remember his
Christopher
name.
Lee.
Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
And of course, in the same breath, Vincent Price as well.
Vincent Price, Boris Karloff, like, you know what I'm saying? These are like this is like we just basically said the Mount Rushmore of 20th century horror icons pre-slasher craze.
And
right?
I only really knew them as actors because of my mom. She was huge into, she would watch Dark Shadows. She was big into those kind of horror films, not the modern day, but the old ones. So it was interesting to kind of watch
a lot
yourself.
of people forget how big they were back in those days, you know, and a lot of people will just think of, oh, Christopher Lee was Dracula and Peter Cushing was Van Helsing and he was he was Dr. Frankenstein, but like they were so big. Like look at Christopher Lee, like he was a Bond villain. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big deal to be a Bond villain at a height of that franchise's popularity too. Man with the Golden Gun
was kind of towards the end of his career as well at that point, being a Bond villain.
Who?
What's his name?
Christopher Lee?
Yeah.
Oh no, he made that movie in the 70s, man.
Yeah, no, I know that, but that was towards the tail end of his career.
Well, that was at the height. I think that was at the height of his popularity, and then he had a renaissance because of Lord of the Rings, because of Star Wars. He had a big renaissance. Yeah,
but I think at that point I think he was already well known. He was more well known than Roger Moore at that point.
Oh yeah, he was huge,
So
man. I mean, that's some of the best
I don't
actors.
want to say he was Scaramanga. That's right.
Scaramanga, yeah. Some of the best actors ever played Bond villains. I mean, think about that. I mean, that's true.
They
That's
brought him
true
in to
today.
kind of anchor the franchise, I think. You know, they wanted a big name as a bad guy because they were making a switch from Sean Connery to Roger Moore.
Roger Moore. Do you guys remember in that movie where he had like an escape vehicle where they just attached wings to his car and it could fly? Like, do y'all remember that? Like, what?
Yeah, it became kind of goofy. They were different kinds of Bonds.
Was he the one that had the his henchman with the dude from Fantasy Island? That was him, right?
Yes, I think it was.
Like the little dude from Fantasy Island, wasn't that?
Yeah. I think it was.
That's a good thing. The man with the golden gun. I love James Bond.
Yeah, that was a good one. Moonraker was kind of
what's his name? Hervé Villachez or something?
Yeah, Villachez or something like that.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, you're right. And then there was Live and Let Die, which had Yaphet Kotto.
Yep, Live and Let Die was the first Roger Moore one.
Yes.
So, okay, I got a question for you then, real quick. I'll ask the chat. I'll ask you, Rex. Favorite Bond villain, favorite Bond theme song?
Oh, that's a good one.
So my favorite Bond villain is Donald Pleasance as Blofeld. I love Donald Pleasance as Blofeld and You Only Live Twice. My favorite theme song, I got a few. I'm a big Madonna fan, so I love Die Another Day, even though that's not a great movie. That's for the modern era. But back in the day, I mean, Diamonds Are Forever. You just can't beat that theme song.
Yeah, that movie was kind of so, but
yeah, but the theme song is great. Goldfinger's got a great theme song and one of the best Bond movies and one of the greatest villains. Goldfinger.
Yeah,
Goldfinger hits the trifecta.
I would say that villain would have been my favorite.
And I'm right there with Jay, man. View to a Kill, the Duran Duran song. Oh my goodness.
Was a good one. That was
I don't like that movie, but I love that song.
Sheena Easton did?
Didn't she do a couple?
No, I thought she only did one.
Oh, she did a couple, I think. Didn't she do The Spy Who Loved Me or something like that?
No, that was not. No, I don't think so.
Let me see. She did For Your Eyes Only. That's the one.
Yes.
Oh, I hate
that song.
Yeah, she did For Your Eyes Only. That's the only one I can find from her.
Yeah.
Who's the
What was
one
other
who did The Spy Who Loved Me? That's the one
That
who I
was
think
someone
did.
famous. That was really someone famous. I remember.
That was Carly Simon. Carly.
Yes,
Simon.
that's
Yeah.
right. I knew it was
Because it was
somebody.
Nobody
big in music.
Does It Better.
Yeah, that was a good song. That was.
I don't like that
definitely
one.
a good song.
In fact, I'll be honest, man. I don't like a lot of the Roger Moore ones, but there are some that are good.
They took a different tone. You know, Roger Moore kind of made him more of a caricature, if you will.
Yeah.
He was trying to separate himself from Sean Connery. I understand why. You know, you wanted to make his Bond different. So, but it was a run. It was definitely an era.
I think a very much underappreciated James Bond song that not a lot of people talk about is "The World Is Not Enough" by Garbage. I think that song is a quintessential Bond theme song. I love Bond movies, man. And the music and the villains are my favorite parts.
What do we think of Timothy Dalton during that short period?
I love Timothy Dalton. I wish he would have got his third Bond movie, to be honest with you. But the reason why he didn't is because first of all, his revenge, the second movie he did with the revenge flick, basically, what was it? License to Kill. So License to Kill is okay. Living Daylights rocks, right? And that's a really great Bond song too. That's Aha, who did Take On Me. They did the Living Daylights. I love Timothy Dalton, but the problem was they were already wanting Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, they did
before they even hired Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
So that got in the way.
Do it.
Man, I would love it. I would love for Timothy Dalton to kind of get his flowers and do a third Bond film and actually have like an old man Bond. In fact, Mark Miller and I think it was Matteo Scalera. I could be getting the artist wrong, but Mark Miller did a book called King of Spies, where the whole premise of the book is, what if James Bond realizes he's only got 6 months left to live? He gets cancer or something, and then decides, you know what? All these people I wasn't allowed to take out because of political reasons or whatever during the Cold War.
Do you remember what movie we saw Timothy Dalton in first before Bond?
He did Flash Gordon.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to be. Did he do Flash Gordon after Bond or before?
No, that was before.
Okay. I was trying to think. Yeah.
That was such a goofy movie. I love that movie.
I love Timothy Dalton, though. We're big fans of him at Pop Culture Philosophers. He's one of our
I thought he was okay. I thought he was good. You know,
he's great when he showed up in Doctor Who. He's great in a lot of movies that he's in and a lot of other shows. Like I don't know. Like I really think The Living Daylights is underappreciated, and I think that I don't think it was Timothy's fault. I think it was a lot of things going on that kind of hindered. Like there was the post Roger Moore, like Roger Moore maybe did 1 or 3 too many Bond films. You know what I'm saying? Like
the end
maybe
was bad.
I think he played him the most still. I think he still has the record for playing him the most. But I don't know. My favorite Bond film completely though is like Casino Royale. That's a great film. Like it really is. Like Bond kind of updated and kind of became a little bit more modern. But they've done that before. I remember loving GoldenEye, but my favorite Bond is still Sean Connery. I love all of those movies. I love all of those.
He was special.
And you want to talk about the lame duck? You want to talk about the lame duck?
I would agree. Sean Connery's number 1. Who's number 2?
For me, Daniel Craig. And then Pierce, and then Timothy.
My number 2 as well.
And I think George Lazenby, he's kind of the lame duck Bond, and that's not through anybody's fault but his own. Because I'm sure you remember, but he kind of he did that one Bond movie, which is actually really good, on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah.
And then he kind of got full of himself and listened to a lot of people around him, a lot of yes men around him, and grew his hair out and became a little bit more hippie-ish. And they were like, well, you got to cut your hair for Bond. And he refused to do it. So they were like, well, we'll just call Sean and get him back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened there. And that's how we get
my problem with Lazenby wasn't really his fault. It was the way they wrote the script. You know, he gets married, he falls in love. It did not fit Bond of that era. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love
Moving
that
off
Bond
of Sean
movie,
Connery. That was too hard a kind of pivot.
Yeah, it was, but that movie is actually good. If you go back and watch it now,
was good. Diana Rigg was awesome in it.
She's great in it, dude. And what an ending! What an ending!
Yeah, I know, but
holy cow.
Well, I think that Casino Royale was kind of the same.
Kind of played with it a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of
'Cause
mimicked.
that's something in the books, right? That he had like a woman that he lost,
Right.
and that's kind of why he is the way he
But
is.
I think as you're introducing a new Bond, it was too hard to turn. It was way too hard.
I love that opening though when he gets
Diamonds
attacked.
Are Forever was the one that they made afterwards.
Right after, well, yeah, when Sean came back,
last
and
Sean.
I love the opening of the George Lazenby one too, when he gets attacked on the beach or whatever, and he goes, "This never happened to the other guy." Like super cool stuff, man. And the Louis Armstrong theme on that was really good, really good. Anyway,
all right, so
I could talk about Bond for hours. By the way, Dynamite's done some really great James Bond comics. Y'all should check them out.
There you go. All right, who do you work for, number 2? So who's your third Bond?
My third favorite Bond? Pierce. I go Sean Daniel Pierce. That's how I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
I think
Dalton?
Pierce Brosnan is like, he is James
What about
Bond.
Dalton?
Dalton I would put right after Pierce. Dalton did not have the movies to work with. Living Daylights is the best one. License to Kill is more of a revenge flick. If you remember, they kill like Felix's wife. He gets married, cut off his leg or something like that, right?
Yeah,
and so Bond, it's just Bond on revenge, right? Is what that one is. But they had ideas for a third one. That I really wish Dalton would have got his third one, but Bond was kind of dead in the water in the late 80s, early 90s.
It was.
Right? And when Pierce came in to do Goldeneye, which I think was 95, you had Dame Judi Dench come in to play M, which I thought was great. And one of the first things she says is, "I don't like you, Bond. I think you're a relic of the Cold War." Right? She was kind of like stating what the audience thought about Bond at that time. And then Goldeneye did a great job to reinvigorate the franchise. Unfortunately, they only had that momentum going for a couple movies.
Yeah, I know. All right, we definitely have to pick this up when John's here on next Monday.
Yeah, we do.
So again, Robbie's Horror Fest tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern on PCP. I will be back Wednesday. Remember,
we still got to do the giveaway, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Sorry, Jay. I almost forgot. Let's spin the wheel, bud.
Yeah, roll that beautiful bean footage.
And the winner is Lyle. Hey. Awesome. And I can't ship it to you right now, but I'll hold it for you, bud. All right. So I will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Nick will be on the show, on his original art show on Friday, 7 p.m. And remember, if we get to 50 viewers on my Wednesday show while we're on the air, and Nick can get to 100 on Friday, he's going to give away something special. Don't know what it is yet, but we'll find out, I'm sure. All right. So, again, thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Jay, for pushing buttons. Check out Robbie at 9, and I will see you all back on Wednesday. Peace.